So gold is catching a bid today on the coronavirus fears. You see some nice selective trades in Asia Gold. This is the 2020 version, and it's up on the day, hitting its profit target of $1,500. Entered in at $15.60.10. The profit target was $15, which was $15.75.10, which was the exact high of the day. Kind of lucky, but in trading you'll take it because you can get. There are times periods when you feel unlucky as well as lucky. And so you take the good with the bad, and today is a good day for that strategy. We had the 2019 version trading this as well. Both of these are available in the All Strategy Access portfolio, and one client called it Total Access Portfolio. So I like that name, Total Access Portfolio, All Strategy Access. Crude oil shorts, SR counter trend to crude oil. So the energies are weak. Natural gas is also weak. Crude oil hit its $500 profit target. You see 475 there with slippage and commission, and then you see SR counter trend to V2, 1M and 5M taking the short trades as well, hitting their $600 profit target. So that is $1,700 in crude oil shorts today per contract, and $1,500 on the Asia Gold strategies, two of them that went long. And so those are some highlights of the day. Other trades on the day in this workspace, there are no other trades on the day in this workspace. Natural gas is short today. The red line indicates a new day. So when I talk about a new day, so back here you see crude trades, but that was 2 days ago. This one was 2 days ago, or yesterday. This crude trade was yesterday, but today, SR counter trend 3 holding a short position. Now you might want to consider, if you're holding a short position, a natural gas over the weekend, to make a discretionary override. If you want to follow the system, but crude oil or natural gas shorts over the weekend, if it's not worth the risk, then you might want to you'll have to consider that, getting out and then re-entering on Sunday night. If you want, I may program that into the code and test it to see how it works. It's a complicated thing to code, and so I'll have to figure out how to do that. And let's see, grains day trader 3 short, nice. Not a big trade on that. It's just a small short. Grains are really weak. This is kind of a low demand, I guess. I haven't checked the supply demand of the grains lately, but technically big downtrend in grains, and so the trade war, I think, may affect that as well. So, and you see the SR counter trend 2 crude oil trade that we already talked about today. There was an SR counter trend 2 short yesterday in soybeans as well. So Kobe Euro is long. It's the only other trade today that we haven't talked about on this. And in All Strategy Access 2, you take a look here and you see SR counter trend 2 NQ buying the dip, and this market is so strong. It's almost surreal. It's almost like a dream for the bulls, because it's gone straight up, and you'd think at some point there'd be some profit taking, or one down day here or there, but they're trying to create support at every day's previous day's close and move it higher, and so pretty aggressive tape to keep it up above the previous day's close every single day, and so taking advantage of it intraday so far on this strategy. Nice entry point. If this continues, it has an $800 profit target, or it may roll over. Asia 4 long, similar to Asia Gold 4, it's a swing strategy, up 425 on the day. 60-minute breakout, it did get stopped out, so that's a downside trade today. Choppy up here, it breaks out and then comes back, breaks out and comes back. It's hard to really break out in a strong way. So we have a diversity of strategies, some that buy strengths, some that buy weaknesses. SR counter trend, you see the other SR counter trends today. Some of these trades are from yesterday, these shorts are from yesterday. We talked about those and how those were losses. So other SR counter trend 2 trades today in this chart, up 200 on this one, buying that dip. SR counter trend 2 5-minute, buying that dip, and so far this looks like a pretty good trade. Going against what you would, it's very contrarian. Some fear in the market. The VIX is up above 13 right now, pulling back a little bit, and so we'll see what happens if the market shakes off this news, or if there's more cases of the coronavirus coming out. And so what the new trades today in this workspace, tick count trend 2, took a long trade here in the E-mini S&P. It's minus 75. It came close to getting stopped out, but bounced back since. Other trades today, Night Trader didn't trade. It did have one of the trades of the week though. Let's look back at that. That was one of the trades of the week. So nice trade in Night Trader. And so 60-minute breakout, stopped out. It got in yesterday, minus 37.50 on that trade, rolled over. So it didn't get stopped out. It has an exit and a stop loss in it, and it took the exit. And so kind of a break-even trade there. Not a bad trade really. Was in on it, was in on the move, and didn't work out in the short term, so it got out near break-even. So overall, good trades across the board so far today, with one trade that isn't, I guess this is the worst trade today, is a 60-minute breakout NQ, and the best trades are the Asia Golds and the SR Counter Trend Crudes. And so those are the algos, and we had our webinar on Wednesday. I'm going to show you where the replay is. So you can go to the link at the top. I'll have it in the description below. All Strategy Access webinar replay. At this point, I was talking about the multi-strategy portfolio, the modular approach, and how if you have multiple strategies, each hexagon represents multiple strategies. Instead of just one single strategy where you put 100% of your energy into that one strategy, you have 50 or more strategies, and then you can replace a strategy if it's broken, if it doesn't work. Strategies eventually break down, and there's better ways to do them, so you revise those strategies. And so you have this modular approach to changing your trading system. It's not all or none. Most people, when they make decisions with their money and investing in trading, sometimes there's all or none, that get all in and then they get all out. And so I encourage you not to do that. I encourage you to transition in and out of things and trade multiple approaches. And so you can get the webinar replay above.